allowing us to have these hybrid art classes. The Hoboken Library is just a great cultural source for the city of Hoboken and everywhere throughout the world now that we're on Zoom and YouTube. It's just awesome what the library does for the people of this region. Okay, today is our final lesson in which we are celebrating the art of Asian, Pacific, and Hawaiian Island artists. We are going to be looking at a very young, very new, very cutting edge artist. She is of French Vietnamese ethnicity. She was born and raised, though, in New York City. She now lives in Brooklyn. She was born in 1996, so she's very young. And her name is Bamboo Jilly. She's very involved with social conditions, solitude, humor, and a word I never heard of before, resistentialism. She also thinks a lot about racial prejudice and uncertainty in places of comfort. So we are going to start by looking at a slideshow of her work. Let's share the screen. She has shown extensively throughout the metropolitan area, as well as elsewhere. She's primarily a figurative painter. We are going to have Bill here to model for us today. I'm going to review some of the tricks and skills you can use for drawing the human figure. We are going to do some warm-up exercises while drawing Bill. And then I want you to work in color today. And you're going to see why right now. Bamboo Jilly's work is very unusual in her use of color. Check this out. She does unusual cropping in her work as well. This is a group of people at a picnic table. And the color is strange, I think. Very, very different from what you might ordinarily see in figurative work. Very bright, almost garish, you could say. This person's head is completely cropped off, which leaves me wondering what's going on in this picture. They're obviously eating and drinking. I'm guessing, I don't know, it's a family group outside eating because there's birds around them. Sorry, I should have turned this off. 1 second to turn off my phone. There we go. She does other work besides figurative work. Her work is very imaginative, often engaged with fantasy imagery. She's looking for contemporary and historical sources. She likes to include animation in her work, and she also refers to 18th century images and portraiture. This is the kind of stuff that really attracted me to her, though. Look at this image. She uses a lot of what we call cerulean. Cerulean is a shade of blue, this very intense blue color. And she's attracted to nighttime and the solitude of nighttime. She celebrates the night because she says that's when a lot of weirdness happens. and a lot of interesting creatures come out. Any comments on this picture at home or here in person? What do you think?
I find it disturbing because of that green face.
All right. Is that Alexandra?
Susan,
Susan. Oh, okay. Sorry, Susan.
that's okay. Yeah, disturbing.
It is a little
I think it really captures a mood. I don't think it's even important to say what the mood is. It could be a number of things, but I like the way it feels like it has tremendous depth.
Okay. So it's definitely a painting that captures a mood and doesn't matter what the mood is. Who knows?
Hi, Liz.
I'm sorry, Heather is talking. You probably can hear her. I'm going to let Heather finish.
Sure.
Right. Her shapes are very simple, which makes for a very strong composition. Heather is saying she uses ovals, squares, rectangles, and the shapes of the shadows, I think, are very strong as well. Very organic, simple shapes. I like that. Stephanie, you were trying to say something, right?
Oh,
So,
no.
It was
Is
me.
there another Stephanie?
Was it Robin? Sorry, Robin, go ahead.
That's okay. No, just looking at the face, it's almost like a moon, and it's almost suspended, separate from her body in a certain sense. Anyway, that's how it strikes me. That's interesting. I don't know what that's about, but it's interesting.
It does look like a moon suspended in space. I like her use of light against dark. She has this in common with the last two artists we looked at. This very bright white accent amidst the very dark, big shapes. Look at this light outline across the back of the figure. It's very cool. And then this long white line here at the side of what I think is the window. It looks like a mask, like a Japanese no mask. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a cool observation. Looks familiar, like somebody you know. Ah, like the painting The Scream. Well, she is very much attracted to historical sources, so maybe she was looking at The Scream. Looks like somebody with terrible insomnia to me, or somebody having a terrible nightmare, right? For me, it's a disturbing image. Again, she really relies heavily on this cerulean blue in her compositions. This one is not figurative, but she does like referring to natural shapes a lot in her work. The touches of the warm oranges and yellows are really kind of cool. What do you think of this one? Nothing. It's interesting. I love this painting.
Why do you love it?
I love this painting because of the colors. There's something really empathetic about the figure reading in bed by the moonlight. I feel a kinship with this person. I really enjoy the composition of this tiny moon back here, providing all of this bright light, and then the checkerboard shape down here against the very bright slice of light blue, the white pillow, and then this really dark triangle. To me, it's a very powerful image. Anybody not like this painting?
Don't want to say. I think it's you.
Yeah. Laura. Oh, that's cool.
I don't like what she did with the arms.
Okay, so Laura just said she likes the arms.
I don't like them at all.
Okay.
This painting should pair with the other painting of the girl sleeping.
They do go together, I think.
Yeah.
Looks like the similar face.
Certainly the colors make them.
So in this shot, in this paint, it's a painting.
Yeah.
So in this painting, I like a lot of things, but I would like it much better without the figure at all. If you took it out, I'd be content. So I guess the figure I find disturbing somehow, but I love the blanket. It's wonderful.
Oh, the blanket is great. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's move along. Here's another. I also love this painting. This is definitely a figure of the forest at night. And again, I love her use of color. Very, very unusual. Very dramatic composition, the way the face fills the entire page, kind of obliterates everything behind it. The way the shoulder cuts across the foreground. I like it. This is a
Oh,
self-portrait.
wow. I love it.
Okay, why?
It's just different. It's the hat, you could see through it. The light on the end of the cigarette. The collar. It's great. I love it. The eyes. The coloring in the background.
Okay, cool. And I like the outline,
Right?
the strong outlining. Really gives this portrait emphasis.
You said she likes the historical art, like Fauves.
It's very Fauvist. And for me, it relates back to Van Gogh as well.
You know, there are all those.
Right, Matisse in particular. You're right. Okay. This one's much softer than her other work, don't you think? I love the little red chili down here. It's kind of inspired use of color. And the face is very, I think, very beautiful. This one to me is completely disturbing. Except I love the colors. I have no idea what this is about. It just kind of gives me the creeps.
Is that her reflection below her or?
There's a figure laying down here and another figure. I don't know what this figure is doing, and that's what bothers me.
Yeah, it looks like she has a weapon in her hand.
Or carrying something over its shoulder.
Hmm. I like the colors though.
Colors are magnificent. I like the way the trees recede back into space here too. And the
Yeah.
purple shape of this lake, this body of water is really nice. Next
Yeah.
to the green shape of the land. We're almost done with this slideshow. This one's interesting. Shower by moonlight. It's kind of cool to me that young artists are doing figurative work. It means that figurative work still has meaning in the art world today. That makes me, I don't know, happy. I'm not sure why, but again, I love her use of composition, her skill with composition, the placement of the shower head in this unusual position really makes us focus on the face, the way she's used the light of the moon makes us focus on the figure. It's very, very dramatic. Right. Oh, I agree. If there were no features here, it would also be a great abstraction. But you think you would like it better without the face?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the same face. With the mask.
Very similar, the mask-like face. It's interesting. This is the final one I'm going to show you because I realized the last slide I have is a repeat. Again, fantastic color. It's pretty amazing. All right, so this one, I don't know. This is completely fanciful. It looks like there are creatures dancing around a fire, a blazing fire, and this person is playing on a flute. Who knows what's going on in this picture? So at the very least, I'm hoping our looking at Bambugili's work is going to help you think about color and using color in an unusual way today. And I'm hoping that our model Bill arrives soon. But the fact that he's not quite here yet is good news because I want to share this image with everyone. First, I want to review some of the things about the human figure. So first of all, looking at this diagram, remember that the human figure is symmetrical. So if we were to cut it in half, it's basically the same on both sides. And we can measure proportions of the human figure by head lengths. So here, this circle represents, go away, toolbar, go away. You can measure the human figure by head lengths. This is one head length. So from the chin, or from the top of the head to the elbow is 1, 2, 3 head lengths. From the waist to the knee is 5 head lengths. And to the mid calf is 6 head lengths. To the ankle is 7. And it's 7.5, almost 7.75 head lengths to the toes. And when Bill gets here, I can actually measure for you those head lengths. Now, folks at home, you're not going to be able to see what I'm about to do, but I invite you, folks at home, to stand up straight if you can. Those of you here, take a look at me. I'm going to give you a reminder about how long the arms are. If you stand up straight and put your hands at your side, look at where the fingertips are. Our arms are quite long. Look at where my elbows sit. My body. Okay. All right, and here is our model. So our assignment today is to start in pencil. We're going to do some quick sketches of Bill. And then we're going to do longer poses. And we're going to work in color. Pencil first, color second. Any questions?
I have 2 shirts to wear, so if you get sick of pink, I got blue.
All right, Bill's always prepared. Thanks, Bill. And Laura's going to set up the camera, so it'll be on Bill. Folks at home, did you hear the assignment? Good.
Yes.
And Ambika, the materials are at the back. You can help yourself to paper and pencil. Everybody else get what you need. So we're going to start with 3-minute poses. And Alexandra, you're going to do very loose, fast sketches now. I have a little feedback. I don't know why.
They want to bring it in. You have to take it home. I'm fine, the baby.
Do not worry about creating the perfect drawing now. We are not going to be Michelangelo today. Oh, Alexandra, you have to leave? Oh, I hope you get to come back soon. And I hope you enjoyed.
Who's your featured artist? I'm sorry to say.
Her name is Bamboo Jilly. She's a French Vietnamese artist. Yes. People were not real excited about her today. I was. Made up for everybody else. We're gonna start in a minute. I got the camera set up. This is San Vito. Long time.
Welcome back.
Good memory.
The birthday is March 20 something, and it's the 4th, 25.
Mindset.
August 5th. Happy birthday. August 6th.
We'll take any birthday. All right. Are you set?
Yeah.
No, I mean for at home. Yes, okay. Okay, 30 seconds, folks, here to get your materials ready. We are gonna start with fast 3-minute sketches, 3-minute warm-ups. Think I recommend. Don't worry about making it look like this. I mean, it's really fast scribbly sketches and begin. Folks at home, begin. Just scribbles is all I want to see now. You're warming up your eyes to see what's in front of you. I don't want it to look like a thing. I'm drawing this. Don't worry about details like eyes and hair, and try and capture the gesture of the pose. This is a great pose. Look at how many headlights. 1, 2, 3. Arms are long. Look at the tilt of his shoulders, the tilt of his hips, the length of the arm. Try and look at him, not at your drawing. I don't care what your drawing looks like now. I want you to look at him. It's like if you're in ballet class, you're doing a warm-up, starting to shoot hoops for basketball, you've got to warm up like any other skill. Sure, Jess. A minute left, so you cannot capture the detail. Okay, Bill? It's a tough pose. Very good. Keep going. Try and do the legs. Try and capture the whole figure. Seconds. Ten seconds. 2, 1, and this one's over. Still, okay, you can draw right on top of the same drawing. Because I don't care what these drawings look like. That doesn't matter at this point. You capture the gesture, here we go, another 3-minute pose. Folks at home, another 3-minute warm-up. Capture the gesture. Try and draw the entire figure. His left hand is right at his hip. Use that as a measuring tool. Right elbow is a little bit above his waist. And do it very fast. Move. 2 minutes. Can't possibly capture any of the details. Length of his leg. Long, tall, drink of water.
Not sure.
Is that a good thing or bad? I think that's bad. No one is born drawing perfect. It's like no one is born singing perfect. So playing the piano perfectly. You must practice. It's all about learning to see what's in front. You can't learn how to do it until you try it. You gotta be in it too. Give me an hour. And one more step. Okay, 10 seconds. Oops, sorry. Let's try that. Okay, one more 3-minute Bill, please. This is really nice. Look at the tilt of the shoulders and the hips are going opposite like this. It's really nice. Look at the distance between his feet, if you can. So this is the last 3-minute pose, folks at home. Just want to see what's in front. Tilt of his shoulders is pretty dramatic. See that? You've got the full gesture. Under a minute, Bill. Welcome, E. Folks at home, don't beat yourself up now. This is scribble drawing time.
I'm so sorry. I'll
You okay?
put that on.
So you're under 20 seconds. Is that your phone? It'll stop in a minute. Under 10 seconds. 2, 1, and we're done. All right, so we're gonna move up to 5-minute poses. So it's gonna seem very long now. And if you want, those of you who feel like you're warmed up enough, if you want to start working in color in the 5-minute poses, please do. I would recommend, though, that you not start working with color till we get up to like 15-minute poses. That would be my suggestion. So you ready, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay, watch the
I'll click
wires.
My shoes to be tied. Right, here we go.
Okay. So folks at home, people here are getting more paper, so I'm going to give them a minute before we begin. This is 5 minutes. So 5 minutes means you have a little bit more time. You might have enough time to start adding detail to your work. Begin. Come back to that. Don't forget to look here. If you want to don't forget to look at Bill. Try it and forget about whether or not your picture looks good. That's not what I want you to think about right now. That comes later when you're doing 15, 20-minute posts. And you're still warming up. If you're practicing scales in piano, or doing deep knee bends before a race or a run. It's the same kind of warm up an athlete goes through. If you're not warming up your legs and arms, you're warming up your eyes and your brain. See what's in front of you. So the drawing is not important. No worry about what your picture looks like. Now it's time to think about what it looks like. Only 33 seconds left. Where his elbow. Should have pointed these things out early. So always good things to look at first. Under 10 seconds, Bill. How are we doing at home? Everybody good? So Bill, another 5 minutes. Please. Could you move a little towards the camera, Bill? No, move the chair a little bit closer to the camera. No, actually move back. Sorry. Yeah, because your legs are cut off. Yeah, back. More. Back more. That's good now. That's good. That's good. Thanks, Bill. So this is another 5 minute. We're still warming up. I don't care what your drawings look like. Let go of trying to be Michelangelo. Stop it. Stop it. If you're drawing scribbles now, that's a good thing. at Bill, not at your paper so much. If you find you're only looking at paper, it means you're not using your eyes. Look at the proportions of this figure. It's a hard thing to give up. It really is. You can do it. Yes, Lisa. Yes. Doing it. Keep going. Head length. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. You can use that as a measurement. The more you draw, the easier it becomes to see what's in front of you. This is great. So under 10 seconds on this pose. And Bill will do one more 5-minute pose.
Sure.
And you're going to take a stretch break at the top of the hour. This will do 10 minutes. Right. Hey, Lauren. Welcome, Lauren. We are drawing Bill and we're doing 10-minute pose now, and we're gonna We're working our way up to doing Bill in unusual colors. Okay. So this is the last 5-minute pose. Begin. This is difficult for folks in-house people. Actually, for people at home too. No. Absolutely not. It's a good challenge. Folks on this side have a better.
Just draw a
The
hair.
side people, you can always get up and move. Find the folks too challenging. Move to another seat. Mara has the best. Keep it loose. This is still only a 5-minute pose. Don't worry about the details. Don't worry about the details. Care what your drawings look like now. I don't want you to care. Hi, Janice. Just 1 minute, less than a minute now on this one. That pose is done.
Do you want me to change the shirt? Or
Sure,
something about the color?
if you're in the mood.
You're doing okay?
No, I mean, my allergies are really, really bad. Never, ever had this before. I couldn't sleep at all. Couldn't breathe.
No, it feels like-
I'll survive. I was taking Benadryl, which was really helping, but then Heather yelled at me, said I shouldn't be taking it. So I stopped taking it and blaming it on her. So we're gonna let Bill stretch for a couple of minutes. And you can stretch too. This is really intense work. I'm really proud of everyone for hanging in there. You're doing great. He's gonna do a shirt change and then come back. Those of you who feel warmed up, now's the time to start using color if you like. So Bill, whenever you're ready. We're going to start with a 10-minute pose. So this is a longie now. You're doing great. It's scary and hard in the beginning. It gets easier. You can talk to Sally, is living proof, right? Sally, you thought you could never draw people and you're doing great now, right? She's doing great. All right, here we go. This is a 10-minute pose. Thank you, Bill. Oh yeah, I like the green little city book shirt. Begin, everybody. All right, so now you're gonna have the opportunity. Start with the very rough sketch. Do that gestural drawing. Keep it loose and free. Do the details at the end. One, two, three. Headlines. It's long. Are long. One, two, three. Four headlines long. Look where his fingertips are. Next to his knee and his waist. These things will help you. Elbow. Hips. The tilt of his neck and head. A hard pose. You hold this for 10 minutes. But remember, this distance is also a headline.
Liz, how long is this pose for?
This is 10 minutes, Robin, sorry. This is a 10-minute pose, folks at home. So you have more chance now to come back and fill in details. We're gonna do 2 10-minutes, and then we're gonna finish up with a 20-minute pose, I think. And that final 20-minute pose, you can really have fun with excuse me, color and details if you like. Sorry, everyone, the allergies are really wreaking havoc with my voice today. You heard me, right? Everyone heard me at home? Good. So 5 minutes. Poses too. If you're not ready to do a finished drawing, you can do lots of shorter. Do just one finished drawing. Do many. Whatever you think is going to help you improve your skill. So folks at home in the longer poses, if you feel you're going to learn more by doing many sketches during the longer periods of time, do that. You don't have to do just one long pose. If you're feeling warmed up, though, I encourage you to use wild color today, like our featured artist. I think you'll enjoy that. So it's a little over a minute left on this pose. Hard to believe tomorrow's June 1st. Crazy. This is going to be another 10-minute pose. And I'm going to start coming around now to offer advice. Remember what I always say, you can choose to ignore me. But I feel like most of us are warmed up now. So another 10-minute, folks at home, and then we're going to graduate to a 20-minute pose, and that will be probably our final for today. We good? Ready, set, go? I gotta set the time. Oh wait, no, this is 10 minutes again. Everybody go. Longer poses start with a quick sketch.
And
We're under 5 minutes already.
Is this another 10-minute pose? I'm sorry, for whatever reason, I'm not hearing.
Folks, this is a real long post, 20 minutes. Yeah, it's gotta be long. I'm gonna go closer to.
Is that right?
Love it. Remember too, folks who are here, you can always look at the TV screen if you don't like what you're looking at in person. So this is going to be 20 minutes. Robin is overjoyed. It's a 20-minute pose. And if you are feeling ready, you can start using bright color. I encourage you to go crazy with the color. And that will put us at like a quarter of, and we're going to take a vote if we want to share or if we want to do one last maybe 15-minute pose. Setting the timer. And begin. So Lauren was here for like a New York minute. Where'd she go?
Who knows? They're having internet issues.
Oh, darn. So 20 minutes means you've got lots of time now. Thank you, Hoboken Library. There's no other place on earth where you can have free life drawing classes. Nowhere that I know of. I had to qualify that. Next month, we start celebrating LGBTQ artists. June is Pride Month. Always be doing figurative work. times gotten better for that. Single first. Process. I'll start out stiff. You warm up and get there. Remember too that every drawing you make isn't going to be your best. There are good days and bad days. Not always going to be at the top of the game. I don't know what you did. But it's- Green sweater. Right, damn this. So we have a minute left in this pose. Folks at home, think about whether you want to share. Folks here, think about whether you want to share. Just 10 seconds left in this pose. We will have just enough time for sharing work and cleanup. So, folks at home, I'm going to ask you first, anyone need advice on your work? And yay, Bill, bravo.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you for posing. Woo-hoo. Woo! Susan, or you want to share? Margot, Robin, E? Susan says no. No one else is replying to me.
Oh,
Robin,
I was out watering my garden.
you're out watering your garden?
My terrace.
Don't tell the art teacher. No, I love my
I
art.
will share.
Don't want to share. so-
Robin is going to share. All right.
Yes,
You are spoken. So show your work. please.
it's not, this is not anywhere near what I wanted, I finished or completed or anything, but
Great.
it's a
Beautiful.
gigantic gesture. And I can say one thing I've noticed is that when we're doing the fastest sketches, I think I get the flow of the person easily. And the more time we have, the more I get in the way of, you know, the natural inclination to do. It's between, what can I say? Proportions and, you know, getting it right, all that stuff comes up when we're doing the really fast ones. There's no time for that. So
Right.
I'm learning. That's the point. And I'd like to, well, I think take time to really get the gesture and get the feeling of the person, and well, just take time. So I thank you for the opportunity. And I'm glad that we have the same person posing, because you get to know him, and that helps in the sense of learning, because you know something about this person. You've drawn him enough, you know, you get more and more.
Information.
It's helpful.
More visual information.
Yes,
Awesome,
thank you.
Robin. And you're not alone in that. In the quick gestural poses, you don't have time for that negative self-chat. You don't have time to worry about whether the drawing is going to be perfect. And all artists have that experience. So you are not alone in that. But it helps you eventually to graduate to being comfortable in the longer poses as well, because it does help you to warm up and gain the confidence to do it without all of that I can't do it stuff in your head for the longer poses as well. And the more you draw, the better you get. So thanks, Robin.
Liz, I'll show my sketch from last week if you want.
Sure. Thanks, Margot.
Something I'm not. I'm,
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
I like that.
Gorgeous.
Really nice.
You're getting a lot of claps here.
oh, good. Yeah, I wasn't.
I missed that last part. Can you repeat it?
I wasn't disappointed. So
It's a beautiful drawing. Well done.
thank you.
Bravo.
It felt like there was a real person there, Margot.
What?
The painting, I don't know, that the painting, it felt like there was a person in that painting. It was a person.
A real person. Yes.
Me.
Thank you, Margot. All right, folks here. Daniel, you want to share? You look like you're eager to share. Come on up to the camera. Yeah, this is terrific.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
And the shirt.
I love this.
Great use of color.
Yeah.
Daniel, thank you.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Don't worry. It's my cold shitter.
Yeah, it's cold in here. You're shivering. Bravo, Dan. Thank you. You're welcome. Anybody else? Okay, Janice is gonna share. Come on up, Janice. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Terrific.
Love the color. What you did with the color.
Yeah, Janice has a great sense of color. Finish this one. I want to see it finish, please. Pat, you coming up to share? Awesome. So this is Pat's. It's a little hard to see.
Hmm.
Great color though.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful.
She did two on one sheet.
Awesome.
Good.
Another one.
Wow.
Oh,
It's also Pat.
Yeah, the background really makes a difference.
phenomenal, phenomenal. Wow.
Phenom.
Inspired by the artist today to add some warm color and weird stuff and diagonal.
Love it.
Oh, yeah, I like the
Wow.
diagram.
Beautiful.
Did great.
Hey, Pat. Thank you. Who else? Judy, you want to share? Come on up.
Oh, I want to go back to class.
Great. There's Judy.
Oh,
Done, right? See how we all have distinct different styles. She did wonderfully.
hello.
Good
You
job.
want to share?
Bravo. Eileen, you want to share? Anybody else? Where did Mika? Mika, you want to share?
I like what I do.
Mika, you want to
It's
share?
really
Oh, great.
Screen.
Mika, is it okay if we share yours? Okay, this is Mika.
Wow, Mika.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Colors,
Finish,
costume.
finish, Mika, ready?
Fabulous. Beautiful.
Wow. Wow,
Mara, you want to share?
really lovely.
All right, have I missed anyone who wants to share? What about you, Sally? You want to share?
I could share another one from a couple weeks ago from home that I didn't finish in class.
Mara said no. You want to bring it up tomorrow? I don't care. This is tomorrow.
Wow,
Wow. Beautiful.
beautiful.
Fabulous.
Love the detail.
Terrific job, too.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow.
More tomorrow.
Very, very nice. Ooh, and the shoes.
You all did
Beautiful.
wonderfully today. Ambika, I would love to share yours. Ambika is a new student. She did really, really well today. Sally, yay. Look at Sally's great job.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic, Sally.
Wonderful expression.
Well done.
Fantastic. Wow.
All right. Well, I'm proud of each and every one of you. And next week we will start our Pride Month celebrations with new artists and new projects. I'm not sure what the first one will be. We may have Bill back. I will let you know in the email I send out this week.
Okay.
Have a great week, everyone. And Ambika,
Thank
if
you. Thank you.
you can give me your email address. I'll see everyone soon. Art on. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Send me JPEGs of your work if you want further advice.
Thank you.